Edmontonians are still feeling the financial pain when it comes to buying a new home. With the housing supply shortage and prices going up, a new poll commissioned by CityNews suggests that a majority of Edmontonians who don't yet own a home feel that they will never be able to buy a place they call their own.
It is getting harder to attain.
After living in Kelowna for 7 years, realtor Tristan Jones decided to move back to the Edmonton region due to the rising cost of living and housing prices in BC.
We have kids that are starting to get into things, and their processes and their events were starting to be a little bit farther to get to. That mixed with your extra $300,000 or $400,000 in mortgage, money becomes tight, and for me it was more a way of life. I wanted to be able to do other things with that money. The average home price in Edmonton and area is between $450,000 and $500,000, and in Kelowna that number jumps up to about $850,000 to $900,000.
And realtors like Tristan are seeing more people from other major cities choosing to move to Edmonton.
It's one of the few places that have opportunity left, it seems like, and so people come here.
Most people who are coming to Edmonton to conduct real estate are outside investors or buyers who want to live in the property themselves. Despite
Edmonton being considered affordable compared to other major Canadian cities, new polling data by Maru Public Opinion for CityNews shows that 36% of Edmontonians say housing is their second biggest issue after affordability, while 70% of non-homeowners in Edmonton feel like owning their own home is becoming harder to attain.
Maybe the house that I'm looking to move into isn't one that I can afford. I think one of the other things that holds people back is that the amount of down payment that they have, and they haven't saved up enough to enter into the real estate market.
Of the Edmontonians polled, part of the City Beat series looking at affordability shows 51% believe the top factors driving the high prices of homes and condos in Edmonton is not having enough units to keep up with the demand, in addition to the rising cost of materials, as well as overvaluing properties by developers and investors.
There is a need for more housing to be built and for us to be able to accommodate the number of people who are looking to find a property to live in.
And when it comes to rent prices,
renters are charging more and more, and I decided to purchase instead of keep paying rent.
Darren Downey says rising rent prices pushed him to buy a home.
I set my priorities of what I wanted and, made moves to make that happen.
Of those polled, the top reasons blamed for rent prices include high interest rate, landlord gouging tenants, and not having enough supply as top 3 reasons. But realtor Tristan Jones choosing to rent for now, saying there's a lot of buying fatigue with the fluctuating housing market.
Renting is it's not a bad thing. Sometimes you come out with a little more in your pocket every month. And if that's a benefit to you, then that's a good thing.
In Edmonton, Hiba Kamal-Choufi, City News.